Hello, I'm Brew City Scott, and this is Jason, and welcome to the Bearded Respect. We'll be right back right after this intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I bring to you, representing Brew City and Jason, the Bearded Respect!
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Bearded Respect. Kind of an exciting night tonight. Definitely different for us here.
There we go.
So
my mic was muted there for a minute.
Oh, so we decided we were going to expand the Bearded Respect. Seemed like a no-brainer to us, at least. Right, Jason?
Yep. Yeah, we I mean, he kind of offered to help out, and then later Scott messaged me, and I don't think he could sleep at night. He says, I know you're probably already sleeping, he says, but I can't stop thinking about what he said. So, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely cool. So then in the process, we decided, well, if we're adding to it, we got to make a new logo. So we went ahead and came up with this. So if you haven't guessed by now, our third member of the Bearded Respect is Michael. Welcome, Michael, to the Bearded Respect.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. How's everyone doing?
We're doing great.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Very honored to be part of the Bearded Respect team.
Yeah, he so much wanted to be part of the team, he had his own hat made.
That's right. Now you can't get rid of me.
Yep. So yeah, it was. I was when Scott asked me, I says, I hope he says yes. And yeah, he was excited. He was ready. So yeah, we're like the three amigos now.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Well, my wife called us the Three Stooges, but we know better than that.
But we also Scott would be Martin Short.
Yeah. I figured that was coming. The short jokes. And we've got a exciting guest on tonight, Alex from VooDoo Menscraft, who's a pretty exciting company who's doing some exciting things, I think. Some pretty interesting scents. But why don't we bring him on here
Hey,
How you doing, Alex?
how's it going, guys?
Great, great.
Hey, Alex.
I was laughing in the background
Alex,
because
thanks for joining us.
I just noticed his hat.
Yeah, almost makes us feel out of place.
That's pretty cool. I love that. But yes, thank you again for the invite. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you could come on because I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't had the opportunity to try anything of yours yet, so this will be a good experience for me too to get to know you a little better and learn about your
Absolutely,
company
yes.
and your products. Yeah,
Definitely, yes. Thank you.
yeah.
Well, Jason, you want to welcome some of these fine people?
Yeah. Yep. Ellie was first. Let's see how this is going to work. We're going to have to watch this. There it goes.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see it.
There we go. Yeah. I got some major delay with this or something. So there's Ellie. We got E-Rock. And
Hey, Rock.
let's see. Yeah, it's
And
funny
how are
too.
you?
Like at the beginning when you said I'm Bruce City Scott and this is I'm over here saying I'm Jason. I'm Jason. But then I was still looking at the intro video blowing up. And then once I did come back, my microphone was muted. So
Was muted.
yeah.
Yeah, like almost every week when I say that, you're muted.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's the lag on my end or what, but
Yeah.
Travis is in.
Oh, something happened.
Really,
Yeah.
he'll be back, I'm sure. He's
Yeah, we've
still in
been
a
in-
remote area.
Yeah, he did
So
tell me that.
Yeah, he's not at home. So he's over by the edge of Utah and Nevada by the salt flats.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And there's Becky.
Miss
Hey.
Becky.
Sorry if I'm not
Travis.
saying hi to the chat. It's, I can't see the chat, but hello everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I usually try to bring up everybody. Dan, I don't
Oh no, it's okay.
I don't recognize this guy. I think he is new to me, unless I missed you before. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you come back.
He's one
Definitely.
of my VIP members.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Good. We got Russ. Russ is always here, showing support. Yep. Telling everybody to hit that like button. We always need that. There's Michael.
Yeah, this being on the road is not good for streaming.
Yeah.
Had some trouble the other day.
Yeah, it's always an issue.
And there's DQ.
He's the president of my Bearded Rebellion chapter.
Let's see. DQ, Becky. Oh, there's Donald.
Oh, hey Donald.
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 Mr. Donald Long.
And then we got Mark.
Mark.
Hey, Mark. Good to see you.
How you doing, Mark?
There's Mark. Oh, and there's Ryan G. Bearded.
Ryan, how we doing? One of my ambassadors right there.
Cool.
Yeah, I always see him on IG posting. Yep.
Yeah, he's such a great guy.
Yeah. And we got Nicholas Z.
How you doing?
How are you?
There's Chris. We got Chris in from
How you
True
doing,
North
Chris?
Beard Company.
True North. How's it
How you
going, Chris?
Yeah. And John from Jay's. Hey,
How
John.
you doing, John?
What's up,
See ya.
Jay?
Hey, John.
And we got Diablo. Diablo bearded.
Diablo.
What's up, Diablo?
Thanks for coming, Diablo.
Oh, I seen that little short video he did the other day of opening up that 1 cent and about the hole in one. He goes, "Oh no, wait, it's a grand slam." That one was funny.
I think I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like that looks like everybody.
Well, there's one more here.
Yeah, Daniel.
Oh.
My
We've got a
my
Vato.
comments are refreshed.
Mr. Vato.
Yeah,
And Van Tony.
And
Dan-
Vaughn, another ambassador.
and I saw Daniel the Bearded too. Oh, it's Dan Kranz. It is his first time.
Cool.
Good to see you, Dan.
Yeah. We got Daniel the Bearded making it in.
What's up,
How you doing,
Daniel?
Daniel?
How are you?
Oh, there it goes.
DTV.
Okay. And now it looks like I'm caught up. Okay. This thing, I'm going to have to do something with this. I said to my wife about resetting this, back to factory settings. She goes, "But I think I got stuff on there I don't want to lose." So, but yeah, man, I'm getting some major, I guess it's lag. I don't know, but it's bad. But yeah, so welcome in everybody. Glad everybody made it in today.
Well,
Absolutely.
before we get into everything VooDoo, I wanted to make an announcement for my Bearded Rebellion chapter. We are selling shirts, patches, and some tumblers as well to support the charity we've supported in the past, Ruck 22. They work at trying to fight veteran suicide, which is a big deal to me. But if anybody is interested in purchasing one of these, you can check out our Etsy shop, which is newly launched. And that's to support Operation Ruck 22. And if you want more information about Operation Ruck 22, just go to operationruck22.com. We'll be working with them to do a walk in September. But definitely a good group to support.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions, just reach out to me on Instagram.
Is that Corey?
Yeah. Corey.
How'd you know? How'd you know it was from Cole? Man, I love these shirts. They have one of the best shirts at Kohl's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find some good ones there.
Yeah.
Well, so Alex, how did you even did I'm guessing you were in the bearded community first because you were doing
Absolutely.
reviews.
Yes.
For anyone who doesn't want to know, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything started, I want to say 3 years ago. As anybody else, I was started growing a beard. Um, my brother, was actually doing it first, and I was using regular products that you see at Walmart, like from Beard Guys, and I just, I didn't see that it worked on me until my brother introduced me to Beer Octane. Um, you know, him being an officer, he said, "Hey, I get a discount for being a first responder, and I can hook you up." And I said, "Yeah, let me get a scent. Let me just get the barbershop." That's the very first scent I got from Beer Octane. And you already know after one scent, you get into that rabbit hole, and it was over. I
Yeah.
started, acquiring from many different companies, to the point that I started doing reviews, and it led me to know VooDoo Menscraft when I was a customer of the company. And I was doing pretty much everything that he was dropping cent after cent. And that's how everything started with the company, knowing the founder Jeremy, and how cool of customer service he always had, and he always wanted to involve pretty much everybody on the community. So that's how we met.
That's great. And he's still part of the company.
Yes, correct. He does all the artwork that you guys see on the bottles. That's all his work, and he does work on the website. So that's he kind of wanted to be on the backstage, I guess. He's very busy, and he just didn't have time for everything. So he just said, "Hey,
Yeah.
I just wanna stay back, do what I enjoy doing, which is the art, and I can work on your site." And I say, why not? That's a lot of help.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so he does help with customer service here and there, overnight when I'm not available. He will respond to some of the messages, and some of the graveyard shifters. um, but yeah, he everything that you guys see, from the boxes to the labels to everything, he's pretty creative and very talented. That
Yeah.
sometimes I just say, "Hey, I want for tobacco dreaming." I said, I just want a guy enjoying a tobacco cigar, around the beach. That's all I said, and he came up with the R for tobacco dreaming. So that's always a plus, having somebody so much with so much talent, creating the labels and all that.
And most companies, they have to go and find someone to help them with that.
Correct. Yes.
So
So I'm pretty grateful to
right.
still have him by my side. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it takes a lot of stuff off your plate that you don't have to worry about. That most
Exactly.
companies
Yes.
do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yes, after me doing reviews, I was telling you guys that I was doing pest control, and I got so busy that I kind of stopped doing like the weekly or bi-weekly videos that I was doing. And in one of the instances that I was on Instagram, I noticed that Jeremy had put us a notice on his story that he was just getting rid of the company. So I texted him and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" I was very disappointed, because it's one of the companies that I've done so many reviews, and And yeah, he was just saying that he was so busy, you know, with work, school, and he just couldn't handle it anymore. So I say, you know, why don't you get somebody to help you? And he's like, do you know anybody that can do this type of work? And before getting into the pest control world, I would say, I did retail for about 10 plus years. I was a manager at Starbucks. So, you know, I kind of had a feel with the with retail and inventory and all of that. So I just said, hey, you know, why don't you just go ahead and take over the company? He really saw potential and said, you know what, that's a good idea. And here we are now.
Yeah, it's amazing what some of those conversations just take us wherever we end up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it was just out of, you know, out of nowhere. And you know, it happened right that day, September 28th. That's when I took reins of VooDoo Menscraft.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. I actually just heard about the company then.
Oh wow. Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, but the company was what they called dropship, which because of Jeremy being, you know, he used to rent a room, or I guess, you know, didn't have the room or to have a lab or anything like that. So he was having, you know, a big lab doing his, you know, his scents and all his oils to be shipped throughout the country. So that was one of the first steps I wanted to do when I took over. I just wanted to do everything at home, like I'm doing it right now. And it just worked out really, really good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
There was there.
Bato. Yeah, I remember because he told me that, hey, you know, I don't have IG, so you got to do YouTube, and I'm like, you know, I just didn't want to follow the same trend, you know, with a lot of reviewers. I just wanted to do my, you know, simple videos on Instagram, something that I really enjoyed. So that's why I never got into YouTube like that.
Yeah, everybody's got their platform. Whatever, if it works for you, that's great.
Exactly.
Yep. Corey has a
Yes,
question
Corey,
for
yep.
you there too.
Yeah, so VooDoo now is my full-time job, and like I said, you know, I do side gigs of, you know, pest control here and there with the old customers that I had in the company. That they're no longer with them. You know, they call me up and say, hey, you know, I got rats, come to help me. So I still do side gigs here and there. But yes, VooDoo is my full-time job now.
Diablo's got a question for you too.
When is the new aquatic? That is coming tomorrow, or I would say midnight. It will be available.
Cool.
And
It's very
how's
limited.
the scent?
So
How's the scent duration on it?
I mainly use fragrance oils. So you definitely have, you know, it definitely depends with a lot of people. So I will say, you know, 5-6 hours. I do have a lot of essentials for like the Desperado one. I use cedar essential oil. For also my barbershop, I use a essential black pepper. But yes, for mainly the ones, you know, that I use a lot of fragrances, definitely will last a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of
so
typical.
far I haven't right. So far I haven't had anybody said except for one. Actually, one person was I would say complaining about the bartender that lasted him about 4 hours or less. And you know, it's a fragrance oil, so nothing I can do about that, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of oils out there that last about that long.
Oh, thank you, Corey. Appreciate it.
And
So
Daniel says he's got
There we
6
go.
hours out of the new scent.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's cool.
it's a good scent.
Aside from the shipping, what other changes have you done in the past year?
Besides the shipping, you said I've everything pretty much. The blend, everything now is made in house, from oils, butters, soaps. Yeah, everything is done now in my home, in my lab. Well, home/lab. I don't have a lab per se as for now, but yes, everything was was changed, even the blend.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Any
And I kind of-
plans on making a balm?
I thought about it, but one of the things that made me not do it right before I was doing the transition, I had a lot of balms already with the drop ship company, and not a single one sold. Everybody was just getting all the butters, and I said, if I come and do my my items here at home, I just want to do something that is, people are gonna want. I don't want to have them sitting there and not get sold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it makes
I
sense.
thought about it.
Yeah.
I think
I
he's
will try
asking
to
for
raise a balm. Like I'll try to get my balm partners in to kind of petition for a balm. I'll try to get some interest going here.
Yeah,
I need to
I still
change
use
the.
balm.
I need to start a
You can-
revolution.
Trust me, it helps a lot. It definitely helps a lot. Even if you have a long beard, sometimes beeswax can protect and coat your beard. And with my length right now, I still do use some balm.
Yeah, I tend to use it more during the summertime.
Yeah. Well,
Michael, you already got a
I
message here.
yeah. No, I don't think Michael's. I think Michael's like me. He's not a flat bill kind of guy.
Yeah, me neither.
I've got a
cannot
couple,
rock
but
the
not
flat
many.
bill. Yeah, I can't do that either.
Oh, that's a good question, Vado.
That's a good question. It's funny you say that because now that my kids are at home, they see throughout the day what I do on a daily basis. And my daughter is the one that's pretty much on top of everything that I do with with the butters, and she's like, "Oh, your butters are ready in the fridge. Come get them." So they kind of see the process of pretty much everything. She gets excited when I get a new label, and it's like, "Oh, cool! It's a new label." Or anything that she likes on a scent that actually Mad Scientist was like a sweet one. So she really enjoyed that one. So they like it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good question. No, the my beard washes and conditioners, they're all done in a distributor. I just get them from that distributor, and I don't mess with any of that.
Yeah, that's not uncommon with a lot of companies.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. That'll be the only thing that's not gonna be ever made, I will say, at home. That's a good question.
Sorry, my
No,
audio
no.
is going in and out, so sometimes I miss what is said. So if I ask something that's already been answered, I apologize in advance. But to just go back onto what Daniel mentioned about the flat bill, that has kind of gone on between him and I for years. And I've sent Daniel some instruction videos that, like a hat that comes in as a flat bill. I showed him how to put the curve in it. The flat bill is just a pre-curved hat. So that's what this was. I made it I corrected it.
Okay.
I kind of do the same thing. You know, I can't wear the flat ones. I just can't. It doesn't go with me, I guess.
I think we're probably a little more old school than some of the younger ones.
Yeah. But yeah, Mark, curve bills rule.
Oh. Daniel says you've ruined numerous hats.
Yeah.
I've only made them better.
Oh.
That's right, Russ.
Well, there we
Oh.
go. So your soaps, do you make your soaps then too or not?
Yes, I do my soap at home.
Okay.
I do buy the base, which is a goat's milk base, and then when it comes to putting in blocks and everything and scenting them, I do everything in house.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we have 4 new scents that just came out for the kind of fallish type of scents to transition now. Pretty good soaps, pretty good scents. Which I do have also a box that all 4 soaps will come in, and you save like about $1.50 on the box.
Nice.
Which will not say scent of the month, by the way.
Well, I did put together a little presentation here. It's trying to load though. Just going over some of what your products, what's in them, and your scents. If it ever loads here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and Diablo, he's ready to switch to the fall scents, he says.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, fall has a lot of good scents.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, it's a lot of different scents. I got 2 in the back pipe, which are pretty good. Oh, nice! That looks pretty cool. That's nice.
So in your emu blend is 50% emu?
Yes, 50% emu, and then the other 50% will be the apricot, the almond, and the avocado, vitamin E, and then, of course, the essential or fragrance oils, respectively.
Yeah.
With the blend, I wanted to go with something that it was fast absorbing, with the exception of the avocado. I wanted something to kind of, to take longer for the skin to absorb. And that's how avocado comes in place. And I've for all the companies that I tried, I always had really good success with avocado oil. So that's what I wanted on my blend.
With the avocado, did you ever have a shelf life issue?
I have not. I've all the oils that I've had, that I still have with avocado, they haven't gone bad. I know that it will last about a year and a half once it's opened. But fortunately, I haven't.
I just asked you. One of the other companies we've had on, they actually put an expiration date of a year, because that's kind of the shelf life of it.
Yep, that's pretty much, yep.
Daniel the Bearded had a question about your bar soaps. How did you choose this size? It's coming up here.
That was a good question. So I wanted something, I'm not a big guy. I'm a 5'8". I wanted something suitable for like, when you're in the sink, just a small bar for your beard, and then something handy when you travel as well. Um, and then, finding different molds. I found just the perfect mold size for the box that I got. And it fits like a glove. I can show you actually. It's just amazing how it fits. Like, I don't know how, like they were meant to be together, but let me show you real quick.
And real quick, I want to give a shout out to Bearded Wolverine. He stopped in. Ryan Lemieux
How you
stopped
doing?
in.
Good to see you. Good to
Yeah.
see you. All right, so
Ryan?
this is the box, right? And when I first got it, I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna fit the 2.5 ounce in here? But I can show you here, like it fits like perfectly. Like the mold, it was like I said, like they were meant to, like to sell this in pair, pretty much. But it just fits amazingly. Like I'm like, oh my god, it couldn't be any more perfect. And then I thought about, getting 4 ounce, but I just really like the size of this. I don't know, it's something about it that I just really, enjoy, and it's easy to grab, and like on the go, I would say. But when it comes to something to use in the shower, yes, people are saying, hey, you need to make it bigger because I need something big to hold.
Yeah, I get that too.
Actually, one of my ambassadors, he's like, 6'5". He's a big guy. He's like, he says the soaps only last me like 3 days. I got a big body,
Oh.
But that's a good
Oh.
question. Yes.
Welcome, Michael Zarate. Yeah, where have you been?
We've been waiting
Yeah.
for you, Zarate.
Gary Penner, he stopped in there too. He's got a question there. Well,
Oh,
comment.
Gary.
He's
Yes.
got a
So
comment
this
for
is
you.
the story about Zen Warrior. So that was my collaboration with when Jeremy, was over at VooDoo. I collaborated with him with that scent that I wanted something for nighttime, something to like, relax, having a really busy job like that, like I did, with pest control. And after a long day, I just wanted to come home and relax, with something nice. So we came out with that with Scent Profile, which it was shifted just a little bit on the new blend, but it just smells, amazing for nighttime. It's like, it's got chai, it's got vanilla, it's got peppermint, lavender, pretty much everything you need to relax at night. That's a good question. Cool. Yes, and he tells me all the time that he really enjoys, Zen Warrior, and yeah, that's one of my favorite scents.
Okay, and then your butter here. It's a simple blend, but if it works, it works.
Yes, it's simple. I wanted something very simple, but yet, effective. Shea butter, you guys know that shea butter it's one of the best butters you can have for your beard, very nourishing. And then the avocado is slow absorbing, will give you the moisturization you need at night. And a lot of people has really enjoyed it, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something not so complex, something simple, straight to the point, that will benefit you a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then here's the scent for Zen Warrior that you were just describing.
Yes. Yeah. It's got the chai tea, the citrus, peppermint. Yeah, it's a good scent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely looks appealing. Peppermint's my favorite,
Yeah.
so you just throw peppermint in anything and I'm there.
And then you have the bartender.
Bartender, yeah.
Kentucky bourbon, geranium, vetiver, sweet amber. I'll
And
probably butcher
Whitewood.
this. Yeah, and vanilla.
Yes, Whitewood. I would say it's like a fancy word for balsam fir and amber together.
Okay, cool. Are the butters poured?
Yeah,
Yes.
butter ones.
Pour butters.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing any whipped butters. I know that the summertime is just a mess. With butters. I understand that. But yes, I wanted to do pour butters.
Zen Warrior so good,
Mr.
I can't
Dapper.
say enough good things about it. I really like Mr. Dapper too.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. Dapper is one of my greatest creations. I was telling you behind on the green screen that I was a barbershop guy, and I got inspired by one of my ambassadors, actually, Vaughn, which is on screen right now. He kind of helped me shape it up. He gave me, he threw some profiles at me, and this is like the longest scent that I have worked on. I want to say it probably took me about 3 to 4 days. In one of the days, I had to put a stop, and say, I'm gonna come back the next day because I was just getting so frustrated. Because at the time we had released one of these collaborations with him it's called Tom Sorium, and it's another barbershop scent that is available at the Ambassador's Shack on the website. And I kind of wanted to top that scent, and it wasn't until I came to my senses and said, you know what, I'm just gonna concentrate on a different type of barbershop. And like I said, he threw some profiles at me, and I grabbed one that was the cashmere cedar, and it is just molded, and it was like the base of that fragrance. It came out really good. So I'm pretty happy with Mr. Dapper now.
Cool.
Michael Zarati asked there, what is the number one, no matter what, first product or scent to get first from VooDoo Menscraft?
The very first product, it was Loco.
No,
no,
he's
asking which one should he buy.
Yeah,
which one
he's
should we
asking.
buy? Gotcha.
Yeah, what is the number one, no matter what?
Right now, number one is Tobacco Dreaming. If you enjoy tobacco, this is for you. But that's the number one seller right now.
Cool.
Followed by the scent that you have on screen right now, Corleone. That was awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
How you doing, Gary?
Hey, Gary. Thanks for stopping in.
Tobacco Dreaming, Corleone, and Mr. Dapper are top three right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I might have to pick this one up just because it has grapefruit in it.
and Daniel's telling Zarati to get the new one there.
The Praia. Yeah, Praia it's good.
Patchouli is another favorite of mine. You don't see much patchouli in oils.
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of patchouli. Not a fan at all, but this one is actually patchouli cedar, so it's like kind of a sweeter patchouli. And okay. I just really enjoy it. Yeah.
Now Michael asks, is there a cologne scent?
Yes, if you want a cologne, you've got to go with Corleone, or right now the one that I have almost gone, which is Cyberpunk. It's got cologne as well. It's got fierce cologne in it. I was gonna mention another one, but I think it's sold out, which was the Running Spirit, which I don't longer have on site, and that was a scent with Aqua de Gio.
Hmm.
Cool.
But if you want a really nice cologne scent, get Corleone or Cyberpunk.
And you still have that deal going on with Cyberpunk?
Correct. Yes. The deal with Cyberpunk is a BOGO sale. Buy the oil, get the butter for free. Just put on the code free butter, and you will get the 1 ounce butter.
Yeah, he had
And
that
I
up
only
with
have 2 combos left.
with another scent, Space Hops, which sold out
Yes.
earlier today.
It did sell out in the morning. Yes.
So the Corleone was patchouli, cedar, oud, grapefruit, cocoa butter, and cashmere.
Correct.
Sounds pretty amazing.
Hey, Matt.
There's tobacco dreaming. Yep.
Yeah, and there is a lot of tobacco in there.
Yes, one of the freshest. People get intimidated by it because they see, oh my gosh, all these different tobacco, but it's a good one. I kind of want to have something fresh. That bay leaf is like a fresh herbal tobacco leaf, and then followed by the tobacco oud and the like a cherry pie tobacco in there. It's a good scent.
Yeah, there's 5 tobaccos, and then it's rounded out by leather and vanilla. Sounds very interesting. And then here's the barber shop you were talking about earlier.
Yes, Mr. Dapper.
With black pepper, old time barbershop, amber oud, vetiver, lemon, and cashmere cedar. Which definitely does sound like a different twist on a barbershop.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely want to do something different, something that will definitely stand out. And so far, I've gotten good feedback, which I'm happy.
Yeah, and Gary tonight, he's even said he loves that.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
And then you have the Void, which is unscented.
Yeah, that's the toughest one yet.
Toughest one to make, or? Well, I know a lot of unscented, they get almost more of a nutty smell to them. Just from the natural oils that go into it. Is that why it's the hardest?
No. I was just saying that just because it's unscented, and no, now that you say that, I haven't gotten a bad feedback about the scent of it. Even the butter. There's a few people that can smell the shea out of it, but I do not smell it at all.
Yeah, there are ingredients in there. It's hard to get away from some of that.
For some of that, right.
Yeah. But it definitely, if you like unscented, or some people just like to get like an unscented butter and add the oil to it, that would be a good one to use for that.
Exactly. That is exactly
If I could, before you get into the Cyberpunk, if I could get back to the barbershop, is the barbershop smell, is it like the powdery smell or more of the,
this is more like the old time barbershop. It doesn't have any baby powder or anything like that. Yeah, no baby powder. Okay, cool. Thanks. It's a nice, sweet, and it's hard to explain sometimes with the old time. And old school, none of that baby powder. I didn't want that on the barbershop. Okay, good.
Cool. So then here's the Cyberpunk we were talking about earlier.
That is correct, yes.
And it said fierce cologne, Egyptian amber, suede, and tobacco. And I saw a comment earlier about that. They were asking if you ever played Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
DR
question.
yeah.
I personally never did, but Jeremy was, he was crazy about the game. So he said, "Hey, we need to bring it in," and I said, "Why not?"
Well,
Um,
it is a
and
pretty intense game. I've played it.
and then I started looking at videos, and yes, it's pretty gory, and it looks like a good game.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting game. And then you've got Mad Scientist, which I'm guessing that's going to be around for a bit yet.
Yeah, that one is actually, it's not a seasonal. It's actually now on the main catalog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that picture is just kind of like kind of how I look when I'm making a scent. But I did want to have something, something different and fun on the catalog. And I know when you say fun scent, you go with something desserty or sweet. Unfortunately I don't like food scents. But I went down on this one just a bit, with the blueberry cobbler, with the red cedar, just kind of balance the scent out, and that was it. That was the blend. I could not go any sweeter than that.
Yeah. Well, the blueberry cobbler and the red cedar, it's definitely interesting. And then you add the tobacco leaf.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm guessing you get some sweetness from it being caramelized. It's
Correct.
definitely
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, that red cedar just kind of binds, the blueberry and the caramelized tobacco leaf together, and it's. I actually worn this one a lot.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. And then you have your wash, which you said
Yes.
Yeah.
it's made by another company,
Correct.
which isn't too uncommon. I'm not going to sit here and go through all the ingredients. It's a unscented wash.
It's unscented. Yep.
Probably a lot of similar ingredients with other companies in the beard
Correct.
companies.
Yes. Yep.
Now,
It's a
is
good
Scott,
one.
if you could read each. Yeah,
I
Scott,
would-
read each
I would
ingredient
butcher
so we
'em.
know how to.
I would butcher them because I've done it before.
ethylhexylglycerin.
Yeah, some mouthfuls in there.
Yeah. Now, is this a good daily wash, Alex?
Yes, it is. You can, it's
Okay.
right there as a daily wash.
Not stripping, I take it.
Yeah, it's not, it's not gonna leave you dry or anything like that. It's definitely a daily wash.
And a great
And then
thing to
you
point
have
out, it's paraben free.
Yes, paraben and sulfate free.
Yep.
And then, of course, the conditioner.
matching conditioner as well.
Yep. Both 8 ounces.
Yeah, cool. And then you have some soap. I'm not sure if I got all your scents down here.
Let me see. You got, that's pretty much right now what's in the catalog, which is the apple bourbon butterscotch. We got the autumn night, the goldberry pie. I know everybody's going crazy about that one. It's a good one. And just a little soft one, which is the pomegranate vanilla.
Cool. And that's with a goat's milk base, which a lot of these ingredients are very common to most of the
Correct,
soaps
yeah.
I've seen.
It's a good base, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to. Well, it's funny. There's been other companies that I'm like, yeah, I need to get on the bandwagon. I need to try them out, and I need to try. Next thing you know, I got I think I got five or six of their oils, and I'm like, oh geez. But
Yeah.
yeah, I need to try some of this stuff. That's for sure. I mean, I see all the posts on IG, and they do. I mean, the artwork is amazing. He does a heck of a job with that.
Yeah.
And some of them
Thank you.
and some of them send profiles. Yeah. Well, I remember when Corleone first came out. I'm like, man, that one sounds pretty good. And I just, it's hard. It's hard to get stuff from everybody. I mean, I don't.
Absolutely.
I got some stuff behind me here, and I got a bunch of stuff down in my bathroom, and but I know there's guys out there that got a lot more than I do. But it's just so hard to. I mean, I want
To
to
get 'em
support
all.
everybody. Yeah, I want to support everybody, but and then I got a wife that you know. Do you need that many? Why do you? But one thing now though
Same
that kind of
conversation.
yeah, one thing now that kind of helps me out that I'm doing this show. Even if I buy stuff, she thinks they're sending it to me. So so I can start sneaking in and buying stuff because she thinks they sent me that. He's
Well,
going to be
there are
on the
companies
show.
who do send us stuff.
Yeah, but I'm like, he's going to be on the show. Well, he sent that to us, so she don't even ask anymore.
Yeah. That's too funny.
Oh, okay. Let me see here. I got a couple comments here. Alex, did you use CMU 15 when used to buy beard guys?
No, that was way back before Jay Cruz was around. So that was 3.5 years ago. So no, unfortunately, I did not use CMU 15 for that.
And here this is a good subject to bring up too.
Oh yes, absolutely. All right, so the best way you can do, I will definitely suggest for you to start with the silver costume, just because it has no more than 4 fragrances or essential oils in it, and it's your choice. You want to come up with something crazy, just name it, and I'll blend it as best as I can and ship it over. And even if I don't have the fragrance, that's why it's priced a little bit more. It's higher because if I have to acquire it, that will pay for the fragrance and all that. But yeah, anything that comes into mind, with tobacco or sandalwood, anything that you want to create, just let me know and we'll work on it. Once you get into the on the comment section, just write the fragrances that you like, and we'll make it work. And I'm in touch, throughout the day on how the scent it's going. Hey, it's working better with this one on top, or it's working better with that one on the bottom, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. And yes, Mark. Yeah, that's exactly how I try to portray it off to my wife. And yeah,
also
and no, Becky, no.
No, I think he likes her not knowing much about the community.
If my wife watched this show, I definitely wouldn't have said what I said last week. So we wouldn't have had a good laugh last week. That's all I'll say.
Oh. So he also has these beard boxes. This one actually isn't actually a scent of the month beard box. He's just redesigned some new boxes.
Correct.
But this is more of a sample box where you get 2 oils, a sample of his wash and conditioner, and butter.
And unscented butter. Yep.
and then you have one where you can get 3 different oils, and another one that has 4 soaps.
That is correct. Yes.
Did you want to talk a little about that VIP?
Yes. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I'll do it every other day on my story. I will put anybody can be on the VIP. There's certain rules and regulations, of course. Once you join the VIP program, it gives you also a code that you can personally use to shop. It's a little bit more discount than the ambassadors codes, and yeah, you get into a group chat, and everybody just talks about what's going on with with the new scent coming out or a future one that give a sneak peek. They're the first ones to get an image or what's a sample of the fragrance that's coming next month. So that's basically what the VIP entails. It gives you a little bit more discount. You get everything first, and then you get a sample of what's coming in the future.
A couple things here I'm going to hit real quick. Russ, yes, this is his full-time job.
Yes, it is. This is my full-time job.
He did cover that. Gary Pinner just ordered Tobacco Dreamin' and Cyberpunk combos.
So you're probably
Nice.
down to 1.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One combo left.
And Vato says, oh, you offer samples too. Sorry if it's been said already.
Yes, you get a sample. You can even request it on the comment section. Hey, throw in a sample of Lazy Bones, and I'll go ahead and throw it for you. You always get a 3 ml sample bottle. Even if you order the new scent that is available, I will throw in the scent that will be for next month, just for you to get curious about it.
Okay. Pauline made it in. Hi, good to see you.
Hey.
And Zarati says, is there a discount? Well,
Yes,
Yeah.
always. You can use any of the ambassadors codes. You can use Ryan 15, Vaughn 15, Brian 15, Johnny 15, and Cody 15. All those will save you 15%. And if you're a first-time buyer, you can use Carpe Diem, and it will knock off 20% off.
okay. And Dan says he loves being a VIP.
Yes, thank you so
And-
much. I appreciate you.
Good.
And Tyson's working but listening, promise.
Hey, Tyson.
Hey, Tyson, how are you?
And Pauline, I don't know if you want to bring that up again, Scott, the carrier blend.
Yeah, I can.
And
Right here, it's a 50% emu.
Yep.
Then the other 50% is apricot, almond, avocado, and vitamin E, and any essential or fragrance oils that he uses for the scent.
yeah.
Don't mind the typo
And-
there, but it's avocado.
And I kind of deliberately skipped this one just because I wanted to catch on a couple quick points. But Diablo had a question here, and I figured this one might entail a little more detail, so I wanted to.
That's a good question. Yes, the best advice I can give. This is not easy. It's not something that happens. From night to day. It's like, oh, I don't know where. You're getting like a rack of sales, like a CVS receipt of sales. You definitely have to have the time to fully concentrate. That's one of the reasons why I left, the job that I had, just to fully concentrate on the company. And yes, just it's definitely a very slow process, but with a lot of hard work and dedication, like as always, it's possible.
See, there was something else I seen. Where did it go? No, hey Tyson, it's all right. I don't take offense.
You know, you're a
You,
busy
you
guy.
yeah, you got to put dinner on the table. You got a lot of mouths to feed.
Yep, that is true.
That's what I. Okay. Yeah, Michael Zarati asked about the carpet DM, and yeah, Scott put it in the
I
chat.
typed it in there.
Yeah.
Corleone is a very nice, clean cologne scent with fruity hints from the background. Reminds me of J-Lo Glow, kinda.
J-Lo Glow.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a perfume of some kind.
I was gonna mention. I guess if it's good, then I'm on board.
Well, it sounded like she was saying it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's Emo made it in. Hey, Emo.
Hey, Emu.
Hey, Emo.
How are you? He actually just got the Mad Scientist box not too long ago. Emu. He won a giveaway.
Oh, yeah. I think I did see that. But yeah, there was a couple of those Corleone, Mr. Dapper.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple of those kind of jumped out at me, and I'm like, man, I need to get them. And then, I will though. I'll be getting something.
Oh yeah, no worries. We're here. We're not going anywhere.
Oh, and I think I forgot a Desperado. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yes, the two. I was gonna say Lazy Bones and Desperado. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say Desperado has not been a hit. It's for me, it's one of the first two creations I did, and I just really enjoyed it. Is a lot of people get a lot of the leather in the scent, but I think the teak wood is actually projecting the leather into more into the fragrance. But it's got Texas cedar wood. It's got sweet tobacco, teak wood, and leather. And if you're not a leather fan, you will not enjoy it because it does come out pretty strong, but it just mellows down with with the cedar and the teak wood and the sweet tobacco. So it's a good scent.
Maybe that's why Emo showed up. He's a leather fan.
He's like, leather unite.
Do you have that one,
Bones.
Scott?
No, I don't.
Okay, I thought because we know you like leather too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one to check out.
Yeah, if you enjoy your woodsy, sweet tobacco and leather scents, this is for you.
Yeah, that would probably be me.
Because I enjoy it too. It's a good scent, especially the I go crazy with Texas cedar wood. Anything that has cedar, I have to have it.
Yeah. So, what was in the Lazy Bones then?
That one is like a tropical scent. It's got strawberry, it's got a sweet tobacco, mango, papaya, and it's got bay rum.
Cool.
it's definitely something that I worked hard not to be, overly sweet, but definitely the sweet tobacco kind of, puts it on the balance with the sweetness. But a lot of people actually have enjoyed it.
Well, I
Yeah,
know there's a
sounds-
lot of tropical
Yeah.
scent
Yep.
fans out there.
And I just saw Michael's new banner there, his new name. Technically difficult.
Oh,
Well, I had like a good 30-minute span where there was no problems, but now it's going back and
Sucks.
forth to like a lot of distortion. But I mean, what can you do?
yeah.
I'm in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
so
We get that
Yeah.
because we've driven across Wyoming with you.
yeah. And I'm not even in Wyoming yet, so but I don't think. Hopefully, we won't have this problem once I'm home. For future
I
shows.
wouldn't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, Alex, if you can hear me,
I can
I
hear
was
you.
just thinking about the correlation of like, VooDoo Menscraft being in Virginia and all these tobacco ingredients. Is there a correlation there? I mean, Virginia's got a really strong tobacco history, so
No, it's the name of the brand VooDoo Menscraft. It was Jeremy. He was into the voodoo mythology. So like the first catalog that came was a lot of voodoo characters. But no, I just happen to really enjoy tobacco scents. And it's funny that you mentioned that because it's me being from Virginia, but no, it's something that I have really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's kind of ironic, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Or coincidental. Yeah. I mean, I have a couple tobacco scents that I really enjoy. So, but yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few there. It sounds like I need to try them.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget to check out some of that artwork. Here's one of the original boxes they came out with.
Yeah, like the OG.
Yeah.
That's definitely the. Oh, let me show you the newest one. This is the new artwork. And
Yeah.
of course, it's got check marks for if it's a soapbox, scent of the month, sample, etc. And then it's got the made in with love in Virginia, Manassas, Virginia.
Cool.
And it's got something written here for. Probably can't see it, but it's something cool in there.
Mm.
And then it's got the beware of the Maine in this side. And it was all designed by Jeremy.
Yeah.
That'll be the new boxes.
Well, he's definitely talented at that artwork.
Yeah, he definitely is. And again, I'm grateful for him to be by my side still. And I don't know what it'll be with the art, and I'll probably just use stick figures in it. But yeah, he's a great guy.
Cool. Definitely cool. Oh yeah, and then Russ says
Yeah.
he's not just good at artwork, he's good at web design as well. And
Yes, that's all him.
the website is actually very impressive. Very clean look to it.
The
Go ahead.
pictures on the butters, that's actually my pictures. But everything else, he just that's all him. When he comes to what the banners and
Hey, Joey.
everything else, it's pretty creative. He's pretty creative.
Yeah. So if anybody else has any questions for Alex, that would be a great time for him.
Yeah, just fire
Yeah.
away.
I'm just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that website again, and
just tell
I'm
your
gonna,
wife I sent it to you.
yep, that's what I will. I will too. She'll say, what's that package? I said, they sent it to me. He was on the show.
Oh, man.
Let's see
I
which.
don't know what comment I'm looking for.
I
Oh
see
yeah,
it on
before
my.
I forget, I was gonna show a little sneak peek of what's coming next month. So all I can show right now is this. So you guys can see it. This will be next month, by the way. Little sneak peek right there.
Daniel, that comment is not on my computer, but I see it on my phone with all the smiley faces. Do you see that one, Michael? No.
No, I'm using. No, I don't see it.
Yeah, it's. Oh, it must be with the technically difficult. Daniel the beer. He says, "LIF Brewer." Now you know how I feel.
Right.
But yeah, for some reason, it's not on the computer.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
It
I went up pretty
happens.
far.
Yeah, here it is. He reposted it.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to listen to this podcast or this show afterwards so I can hear all of Alex's answers.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that.
Hey, it's not you. It's not you.
So
It's all me.
No, it is kind of a bummer. I mean, you were on the show last week as a guest, and now your debut as a cohort kind of got messed up for you, but
Yeah.
we'll
Oh,
make
well.
it up.
You'll
we'll
always
make it up
remember this one.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
I'm sure you'll be fine once you get back home. And Daniel says, blame the internet
Back to
and the
normal.
microphone.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Tyson says butters are mixing. He has a second. Alex, how the heck you doing? And Jason, you freaking stud. Scott, you huge calf man. And Michael, you non-short wearing. Hey, that non-short wearing guy, that reminds me. I saw, I think it was a story. Yeah, it was a story where you were doing the virtual game.
Oh,
yeah.
You had shorts on. You had shorts on. I was almost gonna take a picture, screenshot and say, "Look, Michael's got his shorts on."
I've been wearing shorts every single day in this weather. I mean, it's 100 degrees out, so
That's hot. Well, Tyson, I'm doing great, man. I know that we still, we promised we were gonna do a live opening each other's packages, but I know you're a busy man. I understand that for sure. But maybe someday we can get together and just pull the live, and and if you haven't opened it, because I haven't opened my package, so it's still there.
Well, that'd be pretty cool to do.
Yeah, I'd watch that one. I wasn't going to bring that up, Becky. See where your mind is now?
She's trying to stir the pot.
Yep.
Oh. And Tyson says he hasn't opened his either.
Yeah. And for this instance, I was able to tell my wife, no, the owner sent it to me.
Yep.
I'm wondering what's in there.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I'd
man, that
like to
was a
see.
while back.
I'd like to see you guys do that. I want to know what you guys send each other and what you think of it.
Yeah, I always thought it was a fun idea, but it's understandable. It's life comes around and
Yeah.
it happens.
Well, especially when you run a business, I could
Yeah,
Yeah.
understand that. And
yeah, I know. Some might say that we just at home all day, but it's a lot that goes through the behind doors.
yeah,
I actually had the company of
Oh, there
Bitter Rose. He stopped by the headquarters, and we had a good conversation. He saw what I go through with packaging and doing all the mixing, and it was a good experience for a customer to see what
yeah.
what goes around behind doors.
Well, yeah, and on IG, a lot of people who watch the lives see both Gary and Corey behind the scenes when they're making stuff,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and they're always working.
exactly. Yeah,
And Gary does
especially
it along with
with
doing a full-time job.
yeah.
Yeah.
And especially having a bigger company like they do, it's definitely a lot more work.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's the turned on comment that was held.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Tyson says,
Yeah.
whoops. If he was just making and packaging, that would be heaven. It's the dumb stuff like taxes, forms, wholesale accounts, barbershops, barbers, etc.
Yeah, it's definitely more into it. Yep.
Well, Diablo's asking Tyson, when is the barbershop opening?
Not sure exactly.
Yeah, that barbershop looks nice, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we were on the Jackson Hole trip, we got to actually see Casey
Nice.
buy a barber sign for the shop.
So
2 weeks from Friday.
I heard that 2 week. I heard that 2 weeks ago. No, just kidding.
I was going to say, I've heard that 2 weeks from Friday a couple of times.
Well, that's probably his answer for it. Whenever someone asks.
Right. Yeah, the most random buy was that.
Yeah. Many companies closing lately. I always wonder if it's the economy or products didn't get too popular, or I mean, I know some companies, if it's not a seller, if it doesn't sell real well, they'll just pull it from the line, But I think it is economy. I mean, well, I think Mo the Bearded Shark just did a YouTube video about purchasing, and I know that's my thing, because like I said, I have enough stuff to last me a while, but I still everybody's got to watch their pennies,
Yeah.
This the way the world
Yeah,
is
definitely.
right now.
Times are tough, and and if you're a very small business, you know, and you don't have the means to, get marketing up and running and push your products like that, you know, it gets harder, of course.
Yeah.
And I always, I feel like bad when I see a company leaving, and I'm like, oh man, that's sad. I mean, it's your business, something that you were looking forward to, something that you wanted to build from ground up, I guess, and seeing it gone is definitely it's disappointing, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've seen big companies, like, what was it, Mad Dog that I saw that closed doors? What was the other one? Was it Norse Beer, the blue logo? Man, I forget the name. And then there was Miners back in the day too. I don't know if you guys remember Miners, another company that was huge. I don't know what happened to them either.
I don't know. I know Jersey Joe did like a bunch of stuff with them, and then
yeah,
haven't really seen anything. So,
and then they disappeared. Yeah.
How you doing, Juan?
Hey, Juan, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Walter said Norseman too.
Norseman, yes, that's what I meant to say. Norseman.
Yeah. He's the blue one you were talking about.
Yeah.
And recently, Whiskey and Hardtack.
Yeah, but I don't think they were having troubles. Yeah, I don't think they were having troubles. They just they were ready to retire.
Yeah.
But still, it was a shock.
Well, guys, why don't we do a giveaway on Bearded Respect here? Combo of choice. Let me just share my screen here. Share. So hashtag VooDoo.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Appreciate that.
Oh, and hopefully we get it into someone's hands, to someone who's never tried your company, and maybe you'll get a new fan or a new VIP or something out of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh no.
So is there anything other than the Senta of the Month on the horizon?
Yes, there's now we're transitioning to the fall scent, so definitely next month will be like the bridge between summery and fall. So this one will be on the first one next month. I can't say anything else about it, but it will come in this nice looking faded red bottle. And
you don't want to give your secrets away.
Yeah, absolutely. But all the VIPs already had that scent on their sample when they order it, so they know what's coming.
Well, it's kind of cool. A perk you get just by being a VIP.
Yeah,
absolutely. I always like to give back. Whenever I'm blessed with with orders coming by, that's something that I always do. I kind of want to give back to all my customers, and they come on every month, and wanted to create something that will definitely help him on their pocket as well. and just giving, rewards and perks here and there. It's something that I couldn't, do right now with the assistant that I have, but eventually, hopefully, he gets better. But yeah, I really like the VIP program that I created. As long as they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, and it sounds like Ryan G is real happy with next month's scent.
Yeah.
Says it's fire.
Yes, all the ambassadors, of course, they already know too what's coming. And it's a good scent.
Zeb, I seen you made it in. I didn't catch you earlier. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Zeb, how you doing?
How many ambassadors do you have, Alex?
I have 5.
Nice.
5 ambassadors, that's for now.
Do you have any? Are you do you do any wholesale? Do you have any wholesale accounts? Are you in any barber shops or anything?
Yeah, we were working with one in California, but that was before we made the like the new blend,
Okay.
because the a lot of the customers are vegan, and
Yep.
Mhm.
they wouldn't take the emu. So I said, hey, I can do regular blend. Just take the emu and I'll work on a blend for you guys. But we never heard back. Hopefully in the future we do. But yeah, that was the only barbershop we had working with, before. So hopefully they reach back and say, hey, let's go ahead and do the regular blend.
Yeah.
Say there was a customer who wanted a regular blend. Is that something they could just ask for, or?
Yeah, I would say on the custom, I'm more lenient to it. Yeah, it's definitely possible with the custom blends. If by all means, you definitely dislike emu, which I don't know who would. But if you're vegan, I respect that. I can definitely do something like a regular blend that would definitely pack a punch.
Well, I know there's some guys who aren't big into the bird oils.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Becky wants you to roll.
Yeah, I think that's what she's saying, and I was thinking about it anyway. Just wanted to give everyone a chance.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow. Oh! I wanted to do it. I wanted to do a J. Cruz. Whoa! and Russ commented that he has never tried VooDoo Menscraft, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's great that we can get it to someone who's never tried it.
Yeah.
Congrats, Russ.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Cedric, I see you made it in. I didn't see you earlier. If you've been in here and just haven't commented. So, yeah, so what's he going to do, Scott? Reach out to you?
Reach out to me. I believe I have Russ's information anyway. He can just message me on IG and I'll get that out to him.
All right, there you go, Russ. Congrats. You'll have to let us know how it works. I'm sure we'll post something on IG when you get it. Yeah. Oh, so you were hiding, Cedric. Okay, I got you.
That's okay. As long as you're watching, that's all that matters. Cool. Okay. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions for Alex, we're probably going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You can always reach my DM. Again, if I don't answer overnight, Jeremy might. But I'm always with my phone. I'm always helping and answering any questions that you might have.
Yeah,
All right.
everything I sent you, I heard from pretty quick. So if
Yeah,
you have any questions, I'm sure they'll be around.
Absolutely. Customer service is very important to me. So.
Well, yeah, that's how you keep your customers
Yeah.
and keep them coming back. I know if I'm treated badly by a company, I don't want to go back to them. So definitely want to make sure everything's happy. Everyone's happy. Would Alex consider growing a yard?
Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex, thanks for coming on tonight. It was great hearing your story, hearing about your company and the profiles. And Scott, you did an awesome job with that.
Thank you.
Little show that you gave us with the slides.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And I was going to answer that question. Yes, I considered it before. I actually trimmed it down because it wasn't May that I did. I had the wrong guard, and I was trying to fix this side, and I went just
yeah.
So I had to start over, and it's been 10 weeks now. So yeah, it will definitely get there. I grow it about 3 to 4 inches, and that's my style. If it gets any longer, it's a mess. It's a hot mess.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't know if you guys have the same issue, but my beard, nobody has a perfect beard, right? But my beard grows weird. Like this side, it will curl this way, and this side it will curl inwards. So when it grows, it just looks, when it grows more than 3 or 4 inches, it looks weird.
Well,
but, you know your boundaries,
Sometimes you need to get past that awkward phase and let her go, because there's always a couple, I mean, when I first started growing mine, I had a beard for a long time, but when I first started to let it really grow long, it looked bad. I think it looked bad. And everybody said, yeah, you just got to let it grow, start using the heated brush and stuff like that. So yeah, you got to just get past those awkward stages.
And one of the main reasons I never had it longer than that, I was up in attics, wearing a respirator.
Yeah.
And that was a hot mess. I just could not stand, like the sweat and then the beard curling because of the respirator. And then COVID hit, and we had to wear a mask, and it was, it was a mess. So I've definitely considered it in the future. That's always a possibility. It just grows, right?
Yeah. But not all of us are lucky as these other two guys.
Exactly, good genes, and it just grows beautifully.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it a night at that. Thanks for coming. It's been a great show. Thanks, Alex, for being on.
Hopefully, thank you for having me.
Hopefully, we got you some new customers. Someone who didn't even really know much about VooDoo.
Yeah, I'm glad you came on. I got to know you a little better and get a little bit more of your story. And yeah,
Thank
I
you,
know
Jason.
Van. He's always posting stuff, and Ryan G Bearded, them guys are posting stuff all the time. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to reach out and try something. So
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely a good company worth trying. You guys out there.
Thank you.
But at
Good night,
that,
everyone.
good night. Find the camera.
Oh.
And Michael's gonna make us jealous of his new hat.
yeah,
Good night, everyone. We'll talk to you next Thursday night.
Yes. Thank you once
Yep.
again. Appreciate you.
thanks, Alex. Good night.
Thanks.